Hi, my fishy friends. Mermaid Christine, the Mama Mer. Third time is the charm. My light keeps taking out my video equipment, so let's try this again. As you can see, I can take subtle hints. I can also take not so subtle comments. I did put up a backdrop. I don't think that's probably the most important thing, but if it helps you to focus on the tail and not see the glare out the back of my window that's behind me sometimes, you know, it's okay. So be it. The tail we're going to be reviewing today is a Frenzy Mermaid tail. They are based out of India. They currently have a sale going on until November 5th. Their tails and everything on their website is 30% off. This is the tail that we ordered. It is supposed to be a aqua teal. I would show you me opening the package, except my camera has taken it out, so I already opened it. So I will just show you what it was in. They do list at 145 AED. Don't let that number scare you. Once you do the price conversion into US dollars, it's about $39.70 something, like 72 or 73 cents. They do charge for shipping about $20, $25. So overall, you're still looking at under $100 for the tail, I believe, and the monofin if you choose to get it. I will say that my order was delayed by a couple days because they did want to make sure I did not want their monofin to fit their tail. I reassured them I needed another monofin, like I need another hole in my head, since I have quite the collection going, and wanted to see if one of my other monofins could potentially work first. It did arrive via FedEx in this lovely package. This is Armex. I got a tracking number through them 2 days after the order had processed. I believe maybe this is FedEx in India. I have no idea. But so, plastic bag in which there was a lovely little canvas drawstring bag. I don't know what you use that for. Maybe your accessories or whatever. You can put your tail in it too, but then, you know, it's going to leak through. It also came with, sorry as I drop everything, a care card and a what your mermaid tail comes with card. So the points with this tail is chlorine safe, lightweight, durable, quick dry, realistic design. And the one that I really liked is its UV protection 50. So you do have some sun protection from this tail. Not that I need that here in Seattle, but for you guys that actually get to enjoy the sun more often than not, this will help you to not burn the back of your legs, front of your legs, and they do offer swimsuit tops also, both in bikini and full tank, that have the same properties, same material. It is machine washable on gentle. Do not put this in the dryer. I don't know why that always has to be said. However, do not put any tails in the dryer, please, if you do anything. Let me throw that down. It was also in a clear plastic bag, which I have removed. Again, I apologize. My equipment ruined the whole opening process for you. So this is the tail. I will say initial response, it is darker than I had hoped for. When I saw the photo, I really thought there'd be more of this color, the middle, the aqua, and less of this dark, I wouldn't even call it a teal, it's a green. And then there's a royal blue along the outside edges. The scale pattern is much smaller than you would find on a swim tails or on a magic tails, which I like. I'll put it up closer so you can see. It is actually very detail oriented, and I think this will look more realistic in the water, which is nice. It's got a double seam on either side of the tail. The waistband, however, is on the thin side, and while it is double hemmed, it does not have a ton of stretch. It does have a little, so that's a little worrisome. I'm worried with this it's going to slide off my waist. And the fabric is, of course, swimsuit material. I don't know if you can see me. But it doesn't seem to show through. That might be the reason behind the darker colors, is to help conceal. We'll find out about that when I do a swim test in it, how well that works. I will say that I do like the fluke design on this, however. It is super cute. Let me back up so you can see it. It has a realistic pattern to it, like a little scale pattern. I don't know what you would call that. The boning, fish boning to it. And it's got like this little cute flip tip to it, similar to a Magic Tails. I will say this is too small, however, to fit a Mahina. Do not even try it. I think a Fin Fun will fit this. It may not work perfectly, and I do have it out to test it. Actually, it's on that side. I also have out my Linden, which I think it would be a stretch, and it may not look the best because of how bulky the ankles are. I'm really hoping that the other tail we ordered will accommodate this better. So, I mean, width-wise, it would probably work. I don't recommend it. I think this is meant for the thinner style monofins. All right, let me grab my Fin Fun. So, it's my Fin Fun tail. And just as a side note, there are lots of manufacturing companies who make these type of monofins. If you do not have a Fin Fun, you can find them anywhere from $15 to $25 online, different size, styles, shapes, whatnot. So don't be overly stretched. I honestly don't think Fin Fun makes their own. I think they outsource these as well. I know Bonza sells them custom with your design and your logo and blah, blah, blah. And I've seen ones that are pretty much identical. That might be liable. I don't know. Is it liable if I say it's liable? But so don't stress over this aspect of it. And again, I don't know for sure where they get their tails from. I'm just saying that's a possibility. Okay, so we're gonna slide this in. Oh yeah, looks like it's gonna fit easy. Now we are gonna have these little flippies on the end because it is not the exact shape. Although I don't know if that pointy would make it a little dangerous. Open bottom system. I really don't like open bottom systems with nothing to help keep it closed. The last thing you want is a little kid coming over and going, "Oh look, I can see your feet." Fair enough, but I get it. The companies, they say that it causes drag. They haven't figured out any kind of a drainage system that doesn't fully prevent the drag yet. I know Finfolk makes drainage in some of their tails. Does it eliminate it? No. Does it help? Yes. But so, again, under $40 tail, you can figure something out. They have lots of colors. They had a fast turnaround, 2 weeks. I don't know how I feel about this. They have stamped their logo on the mermaid tail bottom, which I get for marketing. They want people to know whose tails are whose. However, I don't know if a little kid is going to buy that, "Oh, well, that's my tattoo." Probably not. Okay. So, waist check. So that does fit the Fin Fun very easily. So let's see if it's true to size. I ordered a medium. Again, I am a size 4. So according to their measurements, I should fit this. It's for a 38 size waist. I'm sorry, waist. Yeah, no, not waist. No. 38 size hip. And it's supposed to be a 25, I think 27-inch waist, something along that. Anyway, it was supposed to fit. So we'll see. The fabric is very soft. I do like the fabric. Yeah, we'll just pull it up. Oh, that's going to be a problem. All right, well, first things first, let me tuck this because I don't want y'all seeing my bra. I do have a 25.5-inch waist, and so usually mediums fit fairly well. This is huge. Not only is it huge, but it goes up pretty darn high. It can almost go all the way up to my bra. So this would have to be altered unless you're planning on sewing this into your bra or into your mermaid costume and making your tail come all the way up, which I have seen some people do. It's just not my thing. But this is very loose. I'm going to have to take this and not only have it cut back, but also have the elastic thickened and tightened in this before I can swim in it. Because otherwise, this is going to just slide off me. And pools don't typically like it when your swimsuits start sliding off. So this is the tail. It is cute. Here's the bottom. Again, you got, since this is a Fin Fun and not theirs, you got the little flippy floppy ends here. Which, I don't know, it doesn't bother me all that much, but again, I do this for fun. And on land, you're not going to want that. I might consider ordering one of their monofins to see if it does hold that shape better. If it truly does, then it might be worth the investment. Again, because I just really do like the shape of this tail. I need to add something here, Velcro, something to hold it. Everyone knows that's my pet peeve. But overall, it's not like super thin. It looks pretty darn good. It's not worth keeping on this whole time, but I think it would work in the water. We'll have to double check the thickness on a swim test. Again, I apologize. I'm going to have to get those adjustments made before I can get a swim test done. I will also, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to order the next size down in this. I'm going to order a small, and I'm going to order a black, because a lot of companies, when you order black, you get a gray. And then, since this is running dark, it'll be interesting to see if they're true to color on their blacks. And if we get a true nice midnight black from their tail. And that way I can also use the monofin and see if it holds the shape of the tail better. Or if you're just going to get something similar to this where you're still going to have those flippy ends. Because that'll make a big difference. Okay, so end review so far. Open bottom system, not a fan of. However, do like the pattern on the bottom. I like the design. I think it's really cute. The scale design is much more detailed than a Fin Fun or a Magic Tails, which I also like. The material seems to be a decent thickness. It has UV protection. Waist is too big on a medium. Hips fit. So it'll be interesting to see with the small if the hips can still fit and have the waist fit as well. So we will order the next size down and see how that goes. And again, just so you can see, it is Frenzy Mermaid in India. Again, 30% off. 175, there we go. 175 AED, sorry, which works out to approximately $39 and some odd cents. I think it was $39.72 cents or something like that. So it's an under $40 tail, no matter how you look at it. And that's for an adult tail. Their kids' tails are cheaper, which is great. And material for allergy purposes, we have got, it's 80% polyester, 20% spandex. So I will have to make some adjustments to this before I can swim in it. And then we will get the swim test done. And I will also, since they're only a 2-week turnaround, I will order the smaller size tail in the black with the monofin, and we will see what comes from that. Again, remember to go ahead and leave comments, any questions, if there's tails you'd like me to review or to try and order in. If they're within my budget / time frame, I will try to get to them as fast as I can. Please try to keep them under $150. I can only do a max of 1, sometimes 2 tails a month if they're cheap enough. But we do want to explore all these different options for you guys so that we can get some better priced tails, not only for the kids, but for us grown-ups who enjoy doing this. We don't want to necessarily look like a child in the water, so it's nice to have some extra options. But yeah, so again, Frenzy Mermaids, until November 5th, they do have their 30% off sale. Check them out if you want. Be aware, colors might run dark, and I have not had a chance to water test this yet, but if 30% off, $40, you're looking at a $30 tail plus about $20 shipping, so you'd be paying about $50. And I don't know who that is, but I'll get to them later. All right, well, this is Mermaid Christine turning off her phone, the Mama Mer, and I hope this has helped you guys out, and I will follow up on this as soon as I can with the swim test and a final review on how it did. So, happy swimming. I hope you stay warm, and I will talk to all you fishies soon. All right, bye-bye.